In the small town of Goodview lived a girl by the name of Georgina Barnes. Her very best friend, Dorothy Pratt, lived just next door. Georgina was just as normal as any other girl, playing games and sharing secrets like little girls do. Georgina may not have had as much as Dorothy, but her mother was known as the best pie maker in town, winning the Goodview Pie Contest every year since Georgina's father had gone away to war. But, like most young children, Georgina soon found that life did not always go her way. And sometimes, it didn't seem fair at all. The war soon ended, and when her father didn't come home, Georgina didn't feel so normal anymore. As the girls grew older, Georgina seemed to grow further apart from Dorothy, and so it seemed the world. Dorothy was simply getting in the way of everything Georgina had worked for. Dorothy eventually grew up and moved on with her life while Georgina stayed behind. Years passed, and Georgina heard that Dorothy had gotten married and had a few children. But Georgina never heard from Dorothy, or at the very least, never saw her, except for once a year at the annual Goodview Pie Contest, where Georgina tried to uphold her mother's title as the very best. But she was no match for Dorothy Pratt's strawberry rhubarb pie. And every year, Dorothy won while Georgina came in second. One thing was for sure. This year would be entirely different.
Well, don't leave the door open.
What's that smell?
None of your business. Well, what are you waiting for? Scurry on home.
Well, maybe I could help you put your groceries away this time?
So you can get more money out of a poor old woman. I don't think so.
Oh, no. You wouldn't have to pay me. I do it for free.
That pie just doesn't look right. Theodore, if you really want to help, just take the trash on your way out.
Mom wants to know if you can babysit tonight. She said to tell you that she'll get your groceries for you since you don't like to leave your house.
surprised to hear that spices and herbs are concentrated sources of natural antioxidants with levels comparable to many...
Why do you make so many pies?
So I can win the contest at the fair.
Do you get a prize or something?
Only the satisfaction of wiping that smirk off Dorothy Pratt's face when she loses.
Who's Dorothy Pratt?
You could say she's an old friend.
How did you know your pie was bad before you even tasted it?
What?
You said that before you even tasted the pie that it was going to be bad.
Well, I just knew.
How?
I just did.
Well, maybe you need someone to check, like a, what's that word when someone is helping you and,
Second opinion.
Yeah, a second opinion. Maybe I could be your second opinion.
Well, you couldn't because you don't know anything about pie.
I like pie.
Well, that has nothing to do with it. I don't even like pie.
You don't like pie? Well, maybe I could help you make a pie. You know, since I like them.
No.
Why not?
Because you talk too much.
Can I watch you make a pie?
Would it make you be quiet?
Right. Ginger, red pepper like spicy cayenne or paprika, and yellow curry.
What kind of pie are you making?
I thought you were going to be quiet. Pecan.
Marty, I made you...
You didn't even taste that one.
I didn't have to.
Let him do that to you, Mel. Don't worry about me. I can handle it.
Is that mother of yours home yet?
Probably not.
Who's that man she's always with?
Hank? That's your boyfriend.
Boyfriend. So that's where she's always running off to.
Probably.
Where's your father?
He died when I was little.
It's 11:30. That mother of yours, if I had a son, I'd make
Do you?
What?
Do you have a son?
No. I don't have any children. My kitchen needs cleaning out. Well, you can help if you like.
What's this?
What's what?
It's a pie recipe.
Let's see that.
Can we make it?
We are not going to make anything.
Banoffee pie.
Banoffee. It's bananas and toffee.
Banana and toffee? Is that normal for a pie?
You know, this looks like my mother's recipe. What is that?
We're making the banoffee pie.
It's no telling how old this recipe is. We'll never win with a banoffee pie. What's that dumb look on your face?
You said we. What do you think? Is it good? I knew it. Can I try it?
Don't push it.
So the fair's tomorrow, right? I've never been. Mom said she'd take me this year, but I don't think she has time. Maybe I could go with you.
I don't think so.
I can help you carry your supplies and stuff.
You'd be nothing but a nuisance to me. Besides, I don't need any help beating Dorothy Pratt.
So why do you have to win so badly?
You're too young to understand.
Will it make everything better?
What?
Will it make you not sad anymore?
How dare you? Who are you coming in here asking questions about something you know nothing about? You're just a little pest who doesn't understand he's bothering people. Why don't you go bother your mother some more?
Oh, Mrs. Barnes, always a pleasure to see you. Now, what type of pie will we have the pleasure of tasting this afternoon?
Banoffee.
Oh, how interesting. Well, good luck. We've got a lot of good entries this year. It's a shame Miss Dorothy Pratt won't be here this year with her famous strawberry rhubarb pie.
Hey, excuse me?
Well, didn't you hear? And I thought you two were always such good friends. Oh, Mrs. Fink, how are you today? That is scrumptious. Is that banana pudding? And the winner of the 2010 Goodview County Pie Baking Contest is, I don't believe it, Miss Georgina Barnes for her Banoffee Pie.
And so, Georgina Barnes finally won the pie contest.
Well, Georgina Barnes, I must say this is quite a surprise. You can sit down if you like. Well, to what do I owe the pleasure of your company this evening?
You didn't show up.
Excuse me?
The pie contest. You didn't come.
Well, I wasn't aware it was something that I had to RSVP for. For instance, graduation or a wedding or a baptism.
You never wanted me to come to those silly little things anyway. You just sent me the invitations to spite me.
I beg your pardon?
Don't pretend like you didn't try to show off your perfect little family, your rich husband, your successful children. And when we were kids, it was either your bike or your grades.
My bike?
Or Marty Jenkins.
Marty who?
And you probably stole my mother's recipe.
Oh, Georgina, your mother wasn't the only one who knew how to make a strawberry rhubarb pie. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but you think that I was inviting you to my family affairs to spite you. Oh, you were always sulky when you were a kid.
My father died.
Yes. Life happens, Georgie, and it's not always fair. Now, I tried to get you to do things, to get on with your life, but you were always so busy feeling so damn sorry for yourself. Well, I apologize for not letting you bring me down with you.
Oh, don't pretend you're so much better than me. All those years competing in the pie contest. Well, guess what? I won this year.
Well, Georgie, there are so many things in life that are more important than winning pie contests.
Well, you didn't think so when you were winning them. You always thought you were better than me.
I never said that. Is that what you've been thinking of all these years? Huh. So that's why you came over here. You wanted to throw that blue ribbon in my face. Well, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to ask you to...
I didn't know you were...
What? Old?
I'm sorry.
Can't do much about that. But you can stop blaming me for when your life doesn't turn out as planned.
Well, I guess I wasn't the best friend ever.
Well, Georgina, you have been the worst best friend to me. So, what kind of pie did you bake today?
Banoffee.
Banoffee? What in the world made you decide to make a banoffee pie?
I got pestered into it.
Sounds like a little pestering is what you needed all these years. Did you use any cinnamon?
What?
The pie. Can you believe how much they're charging for cinnamon?
It's ridiculous. I buy it at the Costco. And the little boy next door brings over my groceries.
Oh, that's nice. My granddaughter helps me sometimes. Can I tell you something? I am so tired of making strawberry rhubarb pie.
Theodore? Theodore?
Did we win?
I think I'm going to need a second opinion.
And for the very first time, Georgina realized that she did enjoy pie after all.